What up, Doc?
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Kanye to the West. Represent the Midwest, and you know the kid fresh to death. And yet, see, I saw at the top of my dome. First of all, we going back to Chi-Town, where it all began. Can y'all see that, Gunner? I'm gonna make a quick stop at the mall just to pick up some things. Then probably take it down to the Polo store for a little shopping spree.
I think I want this jacket.
Then we're gonna go off to the West Coast. I like the name of that coast. Where I'm gonna be playing live at one of the most famous clubs in the world.
It's because it looks like you ain't got no pants on it.
Finally, we're gonna go to the City of Angels, where I go into the studio with my dog from Chicago, Bumpy J. Yo, if you wanna see one of the best diaries you ever seen in your life,
I'll never grow up. I'm a grown-ass kid.
stay tuned, fool.
Yo, has that ever happened in a diary ever before?
Every day, there was a battle.
Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting.
What about me?
My life doesn't suck.
I'm not a little crump anymore.
Trust me.
Sometimes I just like to steal.
I had no idea it was gonna be such a big deal.
This is my life.
But you had no idea.
This is the diary of Kanye West. February 28, 2004. Chicago is really a super thugged out city. It's one of the gang capitals of the world, but I'm not in the game. And from that standpoint, I could look at everything and represent what I feel like they going through and be the voice of them.
We gotta get out to River Oaks, too.
Back in Chicago, the album is out. And I just want to go to places I always went. I used to go to River Oaks all the time because I stayed at different places in the south suburbs, and I was the closest mall. And really, we'd just go to the mall to find clothes, hang out. There wouldn't be anything to do, but mostly just to look for girls.
Excuse me. How you doing?
And see who get the most numbers, which is stupid.
Sorry.
We'll go buy some sneakers. We're gonna finish line.
I always like stuff that reminds me of my childhood that I wasn't able to get back then.
I need these as well.
2 times a year you would get shoes. So I went and just bought some shoes out the blue.
Yeah, let me get these. You bought this shirt already?
I'm going to buy it, like, right now.
Sometimes people get so excited they'll just grab something in the store and hand it to me. I'm like, yo, did you buy this t-shirt?
This one. Ooh.
Can I have a hug?
It feels good for so many people to come up to me because I'm straight super hip-hop rapper. And you know, when I was little, I didn't really have that. I didn't have like really super famous rappers in the mall with me.
Hold on, I'm coming that way. Hey, man, I was wondering, can I get an autograph real quick for my girl? She love your ass.
I used to go to that mall when I was in 8th grade and sit there for 3 hours waiting to find some girls to come up to me. Now I'm in the mall for 3 minutes and it's pandemonium.
Kanye West!
Kanye, I love you.
You know what? It don't last forever. When I'm signing them autographs, I'm knowing that any day these autographs are gonna go from 20 to 10 to 5 to man. I thought you was dead.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Cause there's no wrong way to do, you know what? She turned around. What happened?
This right here, this is the reason why we have whatever song I did that you might have heard of. This is the reason for it.
Hey. Hi, honey.
This is my mother.
Hello. Hi.
I love her. She is my best friend in the whole world.
These strangers come from different parts.
My mother let me work on music. She helped me out. She used to drive me to the studio. She was really like my first manager.
All right, it's the
She's still my general manager.
And when you see the Dropout Bear, you know hip-hop is back. This is me when Kanye and I went to China. A local artist did it, but he's Kanye's art teacher.
My mother's always been really into art. She put me in art school back when I was in kindergarten.
I had a personal art teacher back then.
Kanye used to speak Chinese too. What happened to you Chinese? Can you say anything?
Ni hao, sai qian.
Hello, goodbye.
She pulled out my pictures from art school.
That was called self-portrait. You have to explain that to me.
I wanted y'all to see this because I wanted to show like this one picture that showed how I see music in my mind.
You know how people, they say that they could see beats or they could say they see music in their head? This was the exact example. I mean, these are not the exact colors I see in my head, but this is kind of like a 4-bar drum beat. And this is like a... See it? Can y'all see that kind of?
The fact that I can see music, I think is my advantage. I think that's the gift right there.
What you doing? You ready to go? Bye, honey. Love you too, honey. Good night, everybody.
Come on out in like 2 minutes, because we pulling up shortly.
When I go back to my hometown, we've had different problems here and there.
What's the issue, dog? What's the issue?
So they wouldn't expect me to be at a club like that.
I told them, don't announce me. I like to do my, like a surprise. I do it for the rush.
As an artist, you have to be there with your true fans, your true fan. I'm talking about the hood.
It's only one CD player.
Man, I want to be there right with them because I was at that club, you know what I'm saying, before I had a chance. And if I would have saw, you know, like a Jay-Z walk out there, that would have excited me so much. I still be excited when I see Jay-Z.
Thanks for making Tyler drop out the #1 rap, #1 R&B record in the country.
I'm just happy that there's people there that didn't know if I was there and that. And even if they did hear it, they probably didn't believe it.
Another one bites the dust.
No, that was a gas.
It's a good thing that it's a write-off for me because taxes will kick your ass.
I think I want this jacket.
I just felt like the kids would have enjoyed it more for me to come out like it's a surprise. You think you know, but you have no idea. This is the diary of Kanye West. February 29, 2004. I went to Polo to get my seersucker suit altered.
I got a flight at 5 o'clock.
You do? Shouldn't be a problem. You know what, why don't I take you upstairs so it's a little bit more, there's a nicer fitting room up there, and then I'll just calm my tailor down.
That's just like how my music represents. It's like one day you straight in the hood, next day you straight at Polo and Gucci.
Just put them exactly where you want.
I gotta get this.
I come up with my whole look, like I ain't have a stylist to come up with this whole, the Polo style that I'm doing right now.
It's a really great fabric.
I get a large and this right here, this right here, this right here, this right here.
Do you want the yellow too in a large?
But let me see all the colors, and I'm gonna decide which ones I like.
All right.
I used to have to go to TJ Maxx and put one of those on layaway in one color. So it feels good to go and say, yo, I'll take one of those in every color that I like.
I think I want this jacket.
Well, I'll be splurging tremendously. This is just a good thing that it's a write-off for me because, man, because taxes will kick your ass.
Okay. Yep, we got everything.
Yeah, we went to the Cultural Center. I was feeling pretty fresh to death that day.
Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it.
A lot of people that go to school, they have to go to work, they got kids. There's so many people that don't finish school, or they finish school, they can't find a job. All I'm saying is use school. Don't let school use you. It just seems like the thing to do.
Okay, you ready? We decorated your room just for you.
They wanted me to sit down on a panel, but I, once again, being decided to take control.
Did they want me to perform at all? Do they have a CD player and a mic?
I'll check.
Yeah,
Okay. I just felt like the kids would enjoy it more to just see a couple of my songs and for me to come out like it's a surprise than for me to be on the panel.
Wait, which one?
I just perform when I come out. I just come out till like through the wire.
Somebody could have 100 panels, and it doesn't add up to a rapper saying one line. They was looking at me crazy. They know the song, so it's good just for me to be there, just vibe with them. It's just like I'm just right there in the crowd with them.
Hey, I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for supporting my album. Stay positive and stay in school.
I'm sitting up there like, man, this is like Dead Prez. This is for y'all.
You know I called you back.
Yeah, I did one call.
Okay, is everything okay?
No, my mother does not know where the house is where we lived our whole life. I know where it's at.
In Chicago, a lot of times they have a lot of addresses.
I'll never grow up. I'm a grown-ass kid.
That's where I was from like when I was 5 to 14.
Mom, they ain't got no doorbell? Man, I hope they home. I'll be salty if they not.
I wish we could have went in the house and I would show you my small ass bedroom. I'm talking about I could touch both the walls like this.
Man, I remember I had a hoop up here. I used to be trying to jump up and grab the hoop.
We're there and, you know, I got to reminisce a little bit.
This right here, this little back section, is where we'd keep my dog sometimes. I remember he ate up all my He-Man.
Darth Vader and all of that.
Yeah, let's go back there.
Yeah. When we open this gate, we'll be in Rainbow Park, and then Rainbow Park backs up to the beach.
I talk to my mom every single day.
A lot of times people ask me about something, like a song I did, and say, well, who came up with that? And I'll be like, me. Who came up with that? I'll say, me. And by the 7th me, now I'm coming off arrogant.
I see mothers deal with their kids at a young age, and I think, man, my mother went through years of this.
But people don't understand that being totally self-confident is not necessarily arrogance.
This right here, this is Rainbow Beach. When I go to the studio, I'm actually scared that the song that I'm working on won't be as good as the music I made in the past. So I think that's part of the reason why when critics come down and want to say anything, I say, no, you don't know how much I put into this.
If you're saying something through the language that can be understood and appreciated by people who want to elevate themselves, then that's a contribution that justifies any what people might call arrogance.
I love my mom. She really helps me out a lot.
For someone to comment and say he shouldn't feel proud about his music, you know, who are you? You didn't know me back when I was on Rainbow Beach.
And whenever he start talking all that, I tell him like this, look, dog, go ahead and make something out of nothing. I did it. People say, why did you put that bear out? Like, you're in the furries, you like dressing up like a furry animal or whatever. Are you a furry?
Because it look like you just got like you ain't got no pants on.
I'll tell y'all this right now, I haven't written anything down like in 4 years. Everything is in my head. You think you know, but you have no idea. This is the Diary of Kanye West. April 3rd, 2004. Well, I came to San Francisco because I'm on a school spirit tour. Man, that was fun that day. You know, I went by the radio station. This is my favorite station to go to. They always treat me like the same before the whole explosion.
How I feel to be 80K. Still got it.
The vibe they give me, and I get that whole vibe back, and we just have a good time.
Kanye is here. Holla at him. 1-800-955 came. Yeah, we gonna go through all the classics, talk about him, because he don't never stop.
Like how Andre 3000 said, you know, if you don't move your feet, then we don't eat, so we like neck to neck. Like, this is a regular job, you know. If things don't go right, I could be broke.
Y'all finna come with the Jesus Walks video, and we going all out.
I was trying to get Mace at least.
Kanye, man, we thank you for coming through. They trying to grab you. We got more coming up for y'all. Stay close. I got your number, man. Before you
All right.
I'm gonna be playing live at one of the most famous clubs in the world. I want the fans to feel it. Like, this is not only a hit record, this is a hit performance for you. This is something that you need to go to one of my concerts to see this.
So how are you?
The hardest part about the show is just dealing with people backstage.
Hi, nice to meet you.
The bear.
You gotta put on jeans, because it look like you just got like you ain't got no pants on.
People say, why did you put that bear on? Like, you're in the furries, you like dressing up like a furry animal or whatever. Are you a furry?
Take the mascot pants off, period. Just have jeans.
I'm like, no, the bear, the college dropout, to have a mascot with his head down so much says, look, yo, look, I'm tired of this.
Pull these over there.
I pay attention to detail to a fault. That's my biggest personality quirk. They think it's the ego and the arrogance. No, it's being critical.
Hey, everybody on Kanye's show, be ready to go up in 10 minutes.
I just try to remember to pray before I go out there. Came out fresh to death. You gotta show them how I started it off. They love to see me do the pose. I gotta do the pose. Certain songs are like singles that's not even out. When I do Jesus Walks, what? Man, you would think they had video. They say you can rap about anything except for Jesus. That means gun, sex, lies, videotape. But if I talk about God, my record won't get played, huh? Yo, I felt like that was a real intimate setting. It was like 1,400 people, but they made me feel like it was 14,000 people there.
Let me tell y'all, got on MTV Diary right here.
April 4th, 2004. I like to go to the studio as early as possible so I can get as much done. We just starting this project. Like, I work hard on everything, but this is like a special project for me. Number one rapper in the streets in Chicago right now is Bumpy Johnson. He just got his deal. I feel it's my responsibility to make sure that this from Chicago gets on and gets in a better situation. I don't know what it is. It's like I got like the math problem just in me. Like, I got the beat, this artist, what he raps about, this kind of chorus, and how the fans are gonna receive that. Are they gonna believe that? Bumpy, y'all might as well believe it. I'm telling y'all. Whatever he say, it's true.
Yo, Chief, they can't stop me from rapping, can
day I had the accident, I was working on like 3 different projects, and I was just moving really fast and just, let me knock this out, let me just do this, let me do that. And I wasn't taking the same time and care that I did before. All the joints were kind of mediocre and nobody used them. And if I would have died that night, that would have been the end of my legacy. So from that point, I make music like if it's the last song I'm gonna ever do. Sometimes I would sit up there and I like look out my window of my crib where I got the full view of LA, just thanking God. Not just thanking him for still being alive, but thanking him for this happening to me. Because I knew he had to have a bigger plan for it. Man.